By the end of this video, you're going to understand more of exactly what you are going through in your life, and you're going to be able to apply this to your life and be able to move forward faster so that way you can transform. All right. So if you have been feeling off lately, okay, just disconnected, uneasy, or like something inside of you is shifting, all right, you're not imagining it, family. All right. You're not too emotional. You're not broken. Okay. You are experiencing an energy shift. Okay. And once you understand what's truly happening in your life, everything will begin to make sense all over again. All right. So today I want to break down the real truth behind these energetic changes that you might be experiencing and why you've been feeling so different lately. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right to it. So if you have gone through a spiritual awakening, remember, you're going to feel these energetic changes and these upgrades and shifts on a consistent level, but it's up to you to know how to maneuver through it and pay attention to the signs as they show up in your life. All right. So that heaviness that you're feeling, that confusion, it feels like something is just off, right? Okay. It's actually your soul upgrading, family, right? Energy shifts happen when your old vibration is no longer matching the direction your life or your purpose is moving forward towards. All right. Come on now. I know somebody, I know that was for you. All right. That one was for you. All right. It's like, think of it this way. It's like your system is just deleting outdated files, right? Old patterns, old identities, old timelines, all right? So it can install a higher version of yourself, all right? And I know it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. Like I said, especially if you've gone through a spiritual awakening, you think you're crazy, you know, people are looking at you differently, things are falling out of your life. No, you are actually going through the transformation right now. And because the transformation, it always feels uneasy, right? Your transformation will always feel uneasy, but you're stepping into the higher version of yourself, which is going to create the best life possible for you. All right. So remember, you're not losing control here. You're actually leveling up, family. All right. And this is monumental for you to understand and really just understand how it's transforming your life in a better way. All right. So you're leveling up. You're leveling up. Make sure you guys drop your comments down below. Write it down below for me. Yo, I'm leveling up. So you have to just remind yourself that your old self is being stripped away. Now, here's the truth that most people avoid, right? And in order to evolve, your old identity must completely crumble, right? And this includes old beliefs, old habits, old relationships, right? Old versions of yourself that just can't go where you are currently going. This is why you feel different. You're not changing, you're shedding, right? You're shedding the old energies. You're shedding the old belief systems, identities, anything that no longer resonates with who you are. You're shedding it away and you're transforming right before your very eyes. All right. So you're releasing versions of yourself that survived, but didn't thrive, my family. You survived the trauma. You survived the pain. You survived the setbacks, right? Even though you may not have thrived over there, it shaped you into the person that you are meant to become. Right? Because you have a story to share because of what you have gone through. You survived, even though you didn't thrive, but over here you're going to, because now you are rising into a higher version of yourself. And I know this completely can feel like emotional waves, just random sadness. You might be feeling out of place, right? Wanting more peace more than anything, right? But it's not a breakdown, okay? It's a breakthrough in progress. You have to, somebody write that down. Comment that down below. This is not my breakdown. It's a breakthrough in progress. This is powerful, all right? Extremely powerful. And you have to remember also, during this time, you know, you going through your spiritual awakening, you're getting a new level of awareness, okay? Your intuition is activating even more, all right? So when the energy around you shifts, all right, your intuition becomes louder. Family, right? How many of you pick up on things, right? You start sensing things before they even happen. You feel other people's energy more intensely. You can't tolerate low vibrational environments anymore. I mean, all of this begins to change and it really, really bothers you, especially if you're getting around people that are no longer supposed to come with you into the next chapter of your life, right? You're going to get this really just uneasy feeling in your spirit. It's not going to feel good, right? And you're going to think something's wrong with you, but this is what's happening. All right. So pay attention, apply it to your life. Once you get the understanding, you'll know exactly how to move forward. All right. So it's not hypersensitivity, right? It's just spiritual awareness, family, right? Your intuition is literally recalibrating itself. This is why when you go through that awakening, your awareness, you seeing the signs, you following the signs, you paying attention to those signs, right? You're being moved toward alignment. And this is what makes you an amazing person. This is what makes you extremely powerful. Right? This is why you feel so different, why your inner world is expanding, much faster than your outer world can even keep up with. Okay, so oftentimes, right, energy shifts are happening because you need to be redirected. So this is when you begin to notice that certain people are falling away from your life, or old interests out of nowhere just completely disappear, right? New ideas come out of nowhere. You start receiving downloads, you get epiphanies, you get revelations, and all of a sudden you're writing things down and you're putting it into action, right? You're craving nothing but solitude. You want meaningful connections. Your dreams feel way more vivid. All right, and you just can't tolerate negativity. All right, how many of you can feel me on that one, man? That's a huge one. You just can't tolerate the negativity anymore. All right, so remember, these aren't just random changes that are happening. Okay, you're going through a complete energetic shift. They are signals. They're being sent to you. They're signs. All right, so you're being guided to a new chapter, a new timeline, and a complete new identity of who you are becoming. So go ahead, give yourselves a round of applause, because you are absolutely amazing. You're phenomenal. You're getting better. And even though you might be going through a weird energy shift right now, you now hold the understanding of why this is happening. Okay, so you going through this, it's going to create the different version of you. And this is why everything feels so unfamiliar right now. All right, if you're new to going through a spiritual awakening and you're just like scratching your head and you're pulling your hair out and you're crawled up in the corner in a fetal position, like, because you don't understand what's happening in your life, this is part of the journey. All right, you're going through a massive transformation. All right, remember, it's not your breakdown, right? It may feel like you're being broken down. And yes, you might be going through trials and tribulations and different situations and things that are happening in your life, but it's the process of a breakthrough. It's the process of a breakthrough, right? Just think about a caterpillar and the cocoon and a butterfly, all right? You might be in a cocoon phase right now, right? Where you are a little uncomfortable. You're feeling a little stuck, right? You feel like you can't move forward and things are just feeling unfamiliar. You're stepping into a reality that you've never lived before. All right, now, going through this new reality and these new changes, you're going to feel some physical symptoms as well. All right, and I want to know if any of you have felt any of this. Please drop your comments down below and let me know. Okay, because a lot of times these energy upgrades can also show up in the physical body. All right, so you might be extremely tired. You're just fatigued. You might feel pressure on your forehead as well. Maybe you have an increased sensitivity to noise. All right, this is a big one. I know mine. One of mine is I have a huge increased sensitivity to light. That one really gets to me. So yeah, you're tired, you're feeling drained, pressure, increased sensitivity to noise or light, certain people, loss of appetite maybe, and maybe you have random bursts of motivation that just comes out of nowhere. All right, this is your body just recalibrating itself. That's literally all it is, family. So you may be feeling sick, you may be feeling achy, you may be feeling weak, you get a headache, right? So you might be feeling certain physical symptoms, and that's just because you're going through this massive transformation. Your DNA, like everything is changing within you. And because you have gone through a spiritual awakening, remember, your level of awareness is up here now. It's up here now. So you're going to feel everything. Like many of you are empaths out there, right? You feel people's emotions. You feel people's energy. You feel when people walk into a room, you feel these things. So when you're going through a transformation, you're going to feel it as well on your own physical body, right? So remember, this is just your body recalibrating yourself, okay? So your nervous system is adjusting to a higher frequency, my family, right? Your subconscious mind is clearing old emotional debris. It doesn't belong there anymore. You are literally being rewired, all right? So when we talk about rewiring your brain, reprogramming the mind, right, reprogramming the cells, like everything within your body as well, you going through these massive energetic shifts in the world and in your life right now, you're going to feel it. So remember, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Nothing's wrong with you. You're not too emotional. Like, all of this is happening for your good. So just accept it and keep on keeping on. Keep pushing forward, right? So you have to remember, when you're going through these things now, okay, now Coach Kev, when I'm going through this, what does this mean? Like, yes, I'm going through an energetic shift, but what does it mean? It means as you experience these things in your life, right before this happens, or right after this happens, excuse me, you're going to experience a breakthrough, right? You're going to receive new opportunities. You're going to come across new connections, right? You're going to identify with a new identity of yourself, and there's going to be new levels of purpose that are going to show up in your life, right? You don't feel different because you're lost, family, right? You feel different because you are becoming, right? Ooh, come on now, someone write that down. I am becoming. I am becoming, all right? You're shedding who you were before, so that way you can step into who you are meant to become now. You are becoming, all right? So literally your soul is telling you where you're going because the old version cannot follow. And that's what's happening. Everything is being purged out of your life right now. And this is what's making you absolutely phenomenal in what you're doing, all right? So trust the process right now. You might, like I said, you might be feeling weak. You might be feeling a range of emotions and different things, but these energy shifts are real. They're real, family. All right. You're going to feel them. You're going to, like, you may just get a random, like we talked about it earlier. You're going to get a random idea. And you're like, wait a minute. Like, where did that even come from? Where did that idea come from? Right. It's part of the energetic shift. It's part of that, because remember, as your consciousness raises, as you go through a spiritual awakening, as you step into your purpose, as you step into your higher power, as you release old people and old things that don't resonate with who you are anymore, right? What happens? Breakthroughs show up, connections show up, new opportunities show up, new money shows up. All right. So you are literally creating your reality as you go through this monumental energetic shift in your life, because your thought process is changing as well. All right. So we went deep today, man. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, drop your comments down below. Let me know. I hope you all are feeling amazing. I hope you're having a great week. All right. New weeks to come, new days ahead of us. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's keep pressing forward. Keep moving your needle no matter what. No matter what. All right. So if you have been feeling that uneasy feeling, that internal shift, that quiet voice telling you something big is coming, trust it, because it's coming. All right. You're not anxious. You are ascending, my family. All right. You are ascending. You are becoming. You're not falling apart. You're falling into alignment. All right. And if this message spoke to you today, don't go through this shift alone. All right. I want you to come on over and join my private school community, the Creators Hub, with a full revamp, that is coming soon, where we will dive much deeper into energy, spiritual growth, manifestation, mindset reprogramming, awakening, and YouTube business and personal branding. All I want to do is help you grow. I want to help you become the best version of yourself, right? And in this community, this is where you learn how to navigate these shifts while growing into your full potential, family. All right. So stepping into your power and connecting with a community of like-minded people that's awakened just like you. I can't wait to see you there. All right. So the link is going to be in the description. It is also in the comments down below. Pay close attention for more updates to come as I get ready to release this new vamp. All right. So I'll see you inside, family. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.